I never want to do this again.
We should just go to bed.
No, I think you should have me finish this and then we can sleep.
And they just pull the plug on us before they even offer any help.
Maybe a month to maybe.
The Pickle Pot Be-In was our latest pipe dream, a day music festival we aimed at hosting for the community, centred around peace, making it a real step away from our usual day-to-day.
Oh, it's backwards.
But like many things in life, the things we pursue are usually unknown to us. A boy who longs for marriage longs for something he knows nothing about. The girl who hankers after fame has no idea what fame is. And well, we had no idea what we were getting ourselves into when we said we wanted to start a music festival.
So this has to be like a proper meeting.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
So we thought last time was a proper meeting. This is the first proper meeting.
What about the cool picture that we have?
So naturally, as young people, there was no investigation of our situation or evaluation of a plan. Our decision was made purely on a whim, on a car ride, and our chosen location was Paikakariki. It was where we had hosted our original Be-In earlier in the year, bringing 30-odd friends for a day under the sun.
Let me go on, like I blister in the sun. Let me go on, big hands, I know you're the
one. That's the one. Just here, just here.
I'm helping.
But this was different. We aimed at a public scale. None of us had done anything like this before, and yeah, maybe it was a bit foolish. But what some people don't see is everyone will do foolish things. It's important to do foolish things. The key is to do them with enthusiasm. So we committed to weekly meetings, sign painting, billboard installation, repurposing materials, handcrafting decorations, a 100-page consent form detailing every risk and probable obstacle that would stop us running this festival. It was a formula that destined us for council funding,
We applied for $1,000 from this one, but we actually...
but also a burnout. I think one of the big lessons I learned from this project was how collaboration like this can be so lonely. Unfortunately, as the months wore on, we saw less and less of us at our meetings. Important decisions couldn't be made as a team.
Yeah, actually, that is something that I wanted to talk about. Like, I kind of just want to make everything free, so like no food vendors. Because I think if we're serious about this, like, step away from society, and like, if we're still making people like pay for food and stuff.
Gonna be
How
nice
are you
that I
doing
can
that?
do
Just spend
baking.
$1,000.
Oh, I've seen fire and I've seen rain.
Jobs that were intended for many were completed by just a few of us, and so often I thought, how on earth could a music festival be organised by 6-ish young adults who usually couldn't even figure out themselves in their swamps of schoolwork, jobs and other commitments? But progress is made when a few ordinary people do many extraordinary things, and just because you take a break, it doesn't mean you're broken, though we were still far from the end.
I haven't seen any like help at all.
It was around about this time, horrendous timing might I add, that our main funders decided to pull the plug on our project, for a variety of reasons. Simply put, in the flurry of work that had been distributed to us, we hadn't found an adequate holder for our money. So with less than 1 month until the Pickle Pot Be-In, we were faced with the realization that it might not even happen. Actually, no. Kia ora, it's Caleb. It came to our attention last night that our funding had been pulled. Losing this funding will see the immediate cancellation of the event, which we do not see as an option. It will mean our own money we spent after receiving the grant and waiting for lost. Hundreds of attendees already RSVP'd left in the dark. Local businesses we've sought services from dropped, and hundreds of hours of work from many youth rendered meaningless. We really want to charge forward with this idea, as we know there's no such thing as thinking too big. Caleb, from the Pickle Pot being team.
Talking about a really exciting event that's going to be happening just after Christmas.
Good old-fashioned fun. That is what's going to be happening. The Pickle Pot being
At the Tilly Road Reserve.
Tilly Road Reserve
In Paikakiriki.
in Paikakiriki.
So we rammed forward without even knowing if we'd have money in the bank when the sun rose. And it's hard to beat someone who doesn't back down, so we did get that money, and the Pickle Pot being was happening. It probably shouldn't have been this way, but late December is when things finally started looking up. Aurelie and I cooked the meals to feed the masses, and we finally removed the gear that had started flooding Aurelie's house.
It does look kind of anything. Miles and miles of gear. Oh yeah. This is what a music festival in a box looks like.
And, oh my gosh, just like that, the day had finally come.
So you guys are going to be wearing these high-vis vests. Security guards. They're council ones, so Cup and Council. So when you're wearing them, you're representing. Aurelie, we're a few minutes or a few hours away from Pickle Pot. How are you feeling?
Oh my gosh, this person's still up.
A few hours away from Pickle Pot. You're performing. What are you thinking?
I'm a little bit nervous. I feel like people are a little bit more pro from when I'm actually performing, but we cool.
All good. Sky, how are you feeling?
So excited!
Yeah, baby. Yoss, how are you feeling? Pickle Pot is a few hours away.
The stress vibes that I'm just emanating from the sound tent are really stuffing up my aura, you know.
Sound lads, how are we feeling? A few hours out. Woo! Killing it. We gotta work. We gotta work.
Living in the Holy Land, holding grams. Lonely man, I had so many goals and plans. Living in a society on stolen land. I'm down and up.
The stage was set, the tents were up, we had somehow pulled off a 6-hour, 12-act, free food, free merch, free everything music festival.
Everyone for tuning out to our Pickle Pot band here in Paikakiriki. How are we feeling, guys? I love the happy energy in the air. We're just gonna kick right off into it, guys.
And the cars just kept on coming. But in similar fashion to the past 3 months, just as the festival seems to be taking off, the rain settled in.
Johnny King, thoughts on the current
brilliant.
situation?
I love it, mate. I love the unpredictability of
The rain though, what do you think about that?
You know, it's happened. Everything happens at Pickle Pot, doesn't it? So come on, let's keep going.
So, we've come too far for that. This is welcome to Woodstock 2021.
But life isn't about waiting for the rain to pass, it's about learning to dance in it. And I think we deserve that.
Pickle Pot 10 out of 10 would do again.
Yeah,
I don't think so. They're from our school though.
Cards on the table, we genuinely had no idea what would happen that day. If people would show up, if our sound gear would even work. There are so many avenues this story could have been taken. We didn't even touch on the partnerships we formed and the acts who played or our never-ending free candy floss line. But for me, this story was one of collaboration, chaos, and creation. But for so many others, it was one of peace, love, and fun, and I'm just happy to have played a small part in that. We ran a bloody festival against all odds, surpassing all of the low expectations that, truthfully, everyone had for us. But we had an idea to do something different and we wore it on our sleeves. Because I am just sick of these big brand events made for a generation that's lost in other people's worlds. So I'm proud for all of us who came to serve and create something for ourselves and everyone else that was willing to partake. To be yourself when the world is trying to sell you an identity, a purpose, and a reason to be somewhere, holding on to yourself and your own ideas can be the greatest accomplishment. And to share that's the beauty of coming together.
One more song! 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 One more song!
We weren't really prepared for one more song. We'll play one more on the condition that you go absolutely insane. I heard there was a Harry Styles song before, which I was absolutely jamming to. But I'm a little bit older. And my man crush growing up was Joe Jonas. So,
My dad.
Oh no, see you walking around like it's a funeral.
Thanks for watching.